This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Hey everyone, it's ENK back again with another one for you. Welcome to the Friday night stream, guys. Let's make sure everything is looking good and sounding good as usual. You guys are definitely in the chat here, I can see. I'm going to jump over really fast to make sure everything is looking clean. So far, so good. I guess it's fairly straight for the camera. Let me know if you guys can actually hear me, if you guys can see me. That would be greatly appreciated. And we will definitely get started here. The thumbs up, I see Sarah Star Vlogs in effect here. The thumbs up is in effect. Do I see any more thumbs up? If you guys can hear me, that would be amazing. There we go. There we go. Derek Leveske in the house there. Very nice to be on here. Let me jump back on over. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is ENK, creator, producer, and host for Peep This Out Reviews. And let me start off by saying a quick shout out and thank you over to the fine folks over at Catbeast. If you guys are looking for creating hats and all kinds of cool things, definitely hit the link down below in the description. You guys will find the link to 10% off your order, which is kind of cool. And it's made for my channel, which is Peep 10. So definitely hit up that link down there. Let me know what you guys think of the site there. Very cool people over there. They reached out and wanted to sponsor the show for a little bit. And I said, sure, let's have some fun with this there. So huge shout out to the folks over at Catbeast. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're going to be doing a food review. We're going to be chatting. I've got a story to tell you about this whole fiasco that led up to why I'm actually going to be reviewing what I'm going to be reviewing, considering what I wanted to do. So I will tell you all about that. Let me swing on up and see who we've got here. Let's see, Dilbert Doe, in effect, 9 times out of 10, usually the very first person on the stream to comment. I see that magnifying glass on the eyes. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for jumping on, Dilbert. We've got Conrad Kitty, Ali D, the Demons Twist Rusts. He is literally shaking. He or she is literally shaking. I'm so excited for this. Thanks so much for jumping on and spending a little bit of your evening with me here on the channel here. I look forward to this every single week. It's always a blast to do. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews, what it do? Nice to see you on here. I saw you launched a few pieces of content. I got to take a look and see what you thought of the triple melt burrito. I'll definitely be doing that later on tonight. And incidentally, guys, for those of you who may recognize some of the awesome content creators that you may see coming in and out of the stream tonight, if they happen to be available, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, support your favorite content creator. It is hugely important, not just to YouTube, but for the peeps who make the content. So definitely give them a shout out. Tell them ENK sent you, of course, and it would be greatly appreciated. So let's go down the line and see who else we've got here real quick before we get into the review. David P, it's Friday. It must be Ian time. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for jumping on, David. Let's see here. Luxurious 831. P-break. Grab a snack. I'm ready. It's one of the reasons I was a little bit late tonight, on top of getting back a little late. And I'll tell you about that story before we get into the review. So it's interesting. I'll tell you that. Love food like I do. What it do? Nice to see you on here. Frankie James. Derek Leveske. What's up? What's up? Everybody's shouting out to each other here in the thread. And just so you guys know, my chat is a little bit delayed here compared to what you guys may be seeing on screen. So I'm using a different format, so it's a little bit harder for me to do what I need to do. But I'm going to try and answer every comment that I see for the most part. Any questions that I see, I'll definitely try and get in there as well. Naturally, super chatting will keep you kind of locked in there with those things as well. So I appreciate those in advance, should you guys feel so inclined. But let's see who else we've got on here right now. MC Eagles, Star Wars, yes. And yes, I did see the Solo trailer, and I have a little bit more faith with this one. It definitely looks very, very cool, I gotta say. Yes, Frankie James, Peep 10 is the code for Catbeast. Very cool peeps, I gotta tell you, some really cool stuff. I'm actually going to be having my own customized hat coming soon in about a week or so. You're going to see what that is. We'll keep the suspense. You may see it in some of my future reviews as well. They're just really, really cool people, so I really appreciated speaking with them in the last week or so. Chris, I Peep This Out. What it do? What it do? Vengeance Falls 96. How's my Friday the 13th going? I'm definitely going to be watching one of the Friday the 13th films later on tonight. It's probably going to be my all-time favorite one out of the whole series, which is the final chapter, number 4, with Corey Feldman. That actually was my all-time favorite when I was a kid, so I will be looking into that for sure. Sarah, any plans for the weekend? more filming. The next review coming up is obviously going to be the Wendy's avocado chicken sandwich. That's already done and in the can. It's just filming, editing, and actually I should say putting it together at this point. But aside from that, just trying to relax. It's the Walking Dead finale this coming Sunday night. So for all of you Deadheads out there, super excited about the finale. And thank God this all-out war storyline is over. I wasn't really too thrilled with it in the comic book, to be honest, but hopefully they'll end it roughly the same way. So we'll find out and see what happens there. I'm excited. Let's see. Leighton Minix, very cute. Bobby Flay, can I get your autograph? Well, I'll give you a shout out at the very least there, Leighton. I'll give you a shout out. Let's see. Just jumped up ahead here again. Going down the line. Love food like I do. Here to support you as usual. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I do realize that every single one of you guys has a choice here on YouTube, naturally. There are so many amazing food review creators out there. But again, you're going to hear it throughout the stream here. Thank you so much for patronizing my channel. Definitely having a blast creating my stuff here, as always. Every single week, multiple pieces of content. And really never at a loss for something to do. There's always something to review, no matter what. So always count on seeing at least those 2 videos a week. The live streams on Fridays around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with the exception of tonight, which was a little bit later, I guess, than usual. Maybe 5 minutes or so. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Let's see. Sarah Stars. Yep, got to film Wendy's. Yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad. Interesting enough there, but, you know, it's a chicken sandwich, so it is what it is. Let's see here, going down the line. So cool. Well, guys, I appreciate you jumping on. Let me just tell you right now, the initial plan tonight was to review the new Frosted Frozen Coke. And if you guys are aware, on my Burger King playlist, I've actually done the Frosted Frozen Lemonade, which actually has the soft serve ice cream mixed into it there. So I was very curious to know exactly, could this be more of like a root beerish, is that a word? Root beerish? Root beer? Root beer type float or root beerish float? Root beerish type float? You guys drop the comments right over here in this translucent chat box. You guys let me know. But basically, I wanted to do the Coke version of it there. So I had a few things I had to do this afternoon. Driving through BK on the way home, I decided to go through there. And I've seen it a million times, and they obviously had it up there. I asked for the Frosted Frozen Coke because that's what I wanted to do for you guys here. I wanted to time it, so as soon as I got home, I was all set up, ready to go. It turns out, coincidentally, I guess not so coincidentally, how many times have you guys gone to like McDonald's and they say the ice cream machine is down or it's broken, you know, miraculously it's broken. Whatever the case, that was the situation. But unfortunately, because I was in the drive-thru, I couldn't pull out in time to really get out of there and do what I needed to do because there were cars behind me. So basically, I was stuck. And I was like, okay, this is not about to happen right now. I was looking at the clock. It's like 7:25. I'm like, okay, give it a few minutes. People are ordering. It's late. It's about, you know, 7:25-ish, like I said. So it's dinner time. People are doing their thing. Finally get out of there, and it's like 20 to 8. And I'm like, man, what am I gonna review now? What am I gonna do for you guys? I want to give you guys something to take a look at and something that I'd be curious to try as well. So I'm thinking about what to do, and I eventually drove up to one spot. I'm not going to tell you what it is till the very end because I'm going to keep you hanging for just a second. Don't hate me too much now. But I drove through. I pulled into the other drive-thru at this other spot, and I said, do you have yada, yada, yada? And he says, oh, yeah, we do. And I'm like, all right, let me get one of those. And then there's silence for about, it felt like a year, even though it was probably like maybe 15 seconds in actuality. And he comes back and says, "Oh no, we don't have that." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you. I guess that'll be it." So fortunately, I kind of pulled right out of the line, and it was actually easy for where I was. So long story short, I decided to go to a different location, a little bit closer to me. And Shawnee Mac, what it do? I decided to pick it up there coincidentally. Now, here's the cool thing. Now, this is the really awesome thing. And just so you guys know, I'm not sponsored by where I went to here, but I'll tell you at the very end where I was. Decided to order on the mobile app for this location. And very cool because I've never really done kind of like, you know, like a curbside pickup situation. I always pretty much go through the drive-thru or I go inside and I just order and get it done that way. Turns out that when I got there, everything was cool. I mean, as I was driving down there, I probably shouldn't have been, but I ordered everything quickly. I processed it. I had my order number. Everything was cool. Once you show up, park, and you do your thing, choose whatever you want to do. There was an issue with connectivity for some reason. I don't know why, and it's always like a nightmare when you have to be somewhere, and I wanted to get back here in time, so I ran inside, this is the situation. Canceled it out, purchased what I needed to, jumped back in the car, jumped home, set everything up. And yes, I'm saying all this very quickly because just giving you the idea of how manic it was to do it. Yes, it was a little crazy. So yes, I have heard of Jollibee, Dwayne. Definitely Filipino fast food. We'll have to see. So far, I've got 13 thumbs up right now, guys. We got to break that. We got to break that. If you guys haven't hit it already, definitely please hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get a tally count of people who are watching and people who are giving that thumbs up. If you guys can actually make that even, and let's kind of keep it neck and neck, that would be awesome. I can't tell how many peeps we've got watching right now within my streaming software, so maybe one of you guys can let me know. But let me just jump right on into it right now and see if you guys can actually guess. I think I've given some of it away because very few locations actually have curbside pickup. But we'll give it to Luxurious 831. Yes, it was the McDonald's app. And I actually never really had an issue with it in the past there in terms of connectivity there. Jaywalk, how you doing? Nice to see you on here. David P says we've got 44 peeps in effect right now. So that is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for you guys hanging in. And incidentally, if you guys haven't shared this broadcast with all the peeps that you know, why haven't you done that? Let's see if we can get a group party over here. And if we can crack that centennial mark, that would be amazing. I think the highest we've gotten on one of these streams is like 83 or 85 in that range. If we can get over 100, that would be pretty crazy. So I think I've stalled enough in terms of what I'm going to be doing here. Obviously, you guys know it was at McDonald's. And incidentally, for anyone who may be wondering, sometimes if you guys are regulars in the stream, I always have a drink of choice on the side. I was planning on rum and coke tonight, but it actually didn't happen because as soon as I jumped in the house, I had to get ready and really get ready to go immediately. Hence being a little bit late on here. But this essentially is a little bit of leftover cold brew from about an hour and a half ago, and it's still got some ice in it, which is kind of cool. So cold brew with a little bit of cream, a little bit of mocha in there, and we are set. Derek Levesque, McDonald's has the Uber Eats thing. Yes, they are definitely pushing that all over the place. So you guys curious to know what I got from McDonald's, that what could be possibly new that you probably haven't seen already? Is it a burger? Is it, you know, a new version of a chicken strip? Or is it a drink? You know, what do you think it could possibly be? Let's see if we can get some interactivity in the chat thread over here. You guys are watching it there. It's going to be on the right side for you, the left side for me, where I'm pointing right now. But let me know what you guys think I am reviewing from McDonald's. And just to take it off the chart here, I'm not going to say, we'll just take anything chicken related off the guest list, so to speak. And I mean guest list as in you're going to guess and see what it is. So you guys let me know if you think you know what it is. I'm curious to know. Someone, Love Like I Do, thinks I've created my own creation. Paris says I should try Panada Express. I've never been to Panada Express, but I've been to Panda Express recently. Most recent review, actually. Let's see. Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. Nope, Kanye, we're going to take that off the boards. It's not going to be chicken. White Garlic Cheddar Burger Nudie. That's actually in the playlist already from McDonald's. I did that a few days ago. French fries from Sarah Star Vlogs. You guys are too much. You know, when they get the shaker packets here like they have up in Canada or maybe over in Japan, that would be another story because I'd be interested in that for sure. I think my buddy, The Endorsement, actually had something sent to him from Paul from Critical Eats Japan, and they actually did a pseudo collab where they kind of were sending things, or he sent something to him and then he actually reviewed it in his channel. So pretty cool stuff there. Popeye's new strip box, if it's the Wicked Good Deal, I've done that a year ago, so that's already on my channel. Shawnee Max's Panda Express is fire. 4 fires, too. All right, so yes, the flavor packets from the fries, Sarah, that is definitely the thing. Well, since you guys have somewhat been interactive with it there, let's just break the monotony or break the suspense and see. It actually says it on the receipt here. So I think I'll hold this up to the screen. See if you guys can see what that is here as the light from my back camera is showing there. You guys see that? You guys see that there? See who's going to be the first person to type this into the chat right over there. It's a whopping 89 cents, so spare no expense. Not the garlic burger, already done. Shawnee Mac, cream pie, close. Which version of it? Which version of it? Sarah Star Vlog says yummy, so obviously you guys are reading what it is. Strawberry cream pie. Frankie James, yes, it is. Now I was a little concerned with this because when I drove through and wanted to pick this up, I actually went inside, obviously, like I just told you. It's in the same box that their apple pies come in here, so I was a little concerned that this was going to be the apple pie accidentally. So I did a double take on the receipt there and did my thing. So I'm just going to pull this out really fast. And it says caution hot. This is still pretty warm, actually. Pretty surprising. Rachel says, let's get a thumbs up if you've tried the strawberry cream pie. Excellent idea. For those of you guys who have already tried this right now, let's see how many thumbs up we can actually get in the chat thread right now. That would be amazing to see. How many thumbs up are going to be there? Very curious to see. Let's see. Sohal Soja says, can you please do the halal guys? You know, they have one in Glendale, which is not far from me. So we'll have to see if eventually I get there. I know it's been mentioned before. Ali D, have I tried the land, sea, and air burger from McDonald's? That's that makeshift thing there. I haven't tried that, but it does look pretty crazy. So eventually, we'll see about getting into one of these things there. Nudie says, caution, nasty. Oh my God, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So let's give this a shot and see what is up here. I'm expecting this to look just like any other apple pie, and just as I opened it, it does. It looks pretty much like it is there. Now keep in mind, this is not fried. If you guys are fans of fried pies over here at McDonald's, they used to do that back in the day, and I'm a huge fan of the versions they have at Popeyes, because Popeyes actually does it pretty nicely. They pretty much do the old style pies. So we're going to give this a shot. It definitely smells like strawberry already here. So I'm going to take this out really fast. I'll let you guys take the first look, and as expected, it has got that whipped puree style of strawberry cream on the inside there. So I think we'll keep it right over here because I've got the positioning. I've got movie magic underneath me here to kind of protect my equipment, just so you guys know. Alan Snyder, what it do? Nice to see you on here. I have been okay. Things have been good. Things have been really good. All right, so I'm going to crack this in the middle because I want to see how much cream filling there is. Now, if you guys have seen my holiday pie review I've done in the past and the pumpkin cream pie review, you already know that these typically have the split. Yep, there it is right there. So we've got the split down the middle of these pies. As you can see, it's got a version of cream, and I'm really hoping this is not the cream cheese type of stuff that's on here on this whipped strawberry puree. But we'll see if this combination works here. But as you can see, the filling is pretty decent, guys. I mean, look at that. What do you guys think? Thumbs up if you think this is actually a fairly decently filled pie, because so far I'm not seeing any air in between, with the exception of the middle being dipped in just a bit there. But there's a fair amount of filling on this, guys. That's actually not bad whatsoever. So yes, Nudie, mukbang in the mic. Oh, it's coming, trust me. We'll have to see if this is actually tasty compared to the look that you have on here. But you've got that flaky, crispy crust that they bake, and so it's actually a little bit healthier for you naturally. So it is a pastry, it's a carb. You've got that whipped strawberry puree and the cream filling on the inside there. So Derek Levesque says, the custard ones come out during the Halloween time. Yes, the vanilla ones are definitely the bomb. The holiday pie is pretty much the same thing. So let's give this a try and see how amazing this one could possibly be. The strawberry and cream pie with that little hyphenated asterisk, I guess, right above the E. Let's give it a try here from McDonald's. Oh, I'm losing a piece already. Can you guys hear that? Mmm. Wow. Wow. This is the first time, I gotta tell you, that the filling with that cream helps. The strawberry in this is pretty awesome. When I did this with the pumpkin way back when, I was not a fan. But the creaminess of that cream, it is the cream cheese style, so it's not exactly my favorite, but it does mix very nicely with the strawberry puree that they're using with this. Still fairly warm too. Not too sweet. I'm very surprised. Mmm. Wow. It goes down pretty nicely. With a Dunkin' Donuts cold brew, I gotta tell you as well. Let's go for one more bite, one more close-up, and then we'll rate it and see exactly if it's worth your 89 cents. Mmm. You thought I was just going to take that one bite, didn't you? Wow. I am a fan of that. Wow. Ed T jumping off with the super chat donations. Thank you. He's getting that ball rolling with that. Ed T, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am doing very well. Hope you're having a very solid evening as well. Guys, all those super chat donations always go back into the channel, so thank you so much for that, Ed. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. You know, I gotta tell you, even with that $20 donation at 89 cents for those pies, that's worth getting about 20 of those things, because that is really, really tasty, guys. Take a look at this, just so you guys can get a closer look. Try not to have the glare. Look at how crispy the edges are on this. Now, I don't mind the baked pies because the ends of them replicate that fried taste pretty nicely, and the look is good as well. They look really, really solid here, guys, but really, really awesome. And Ed T, if you agree, let me know. Drop a comment there. Let me know if this is something that you would try, because this is something that I would recommend getting. Easy scale of 1 to 10 on this one, guys. I would have to rate this one a straight 9 out of 10. The quality for McDonald's actually on a lot of their food is pretty tasty, especially if you guys have tried the fresh beef. That's pretty insane. If you guys haven't seen my review of that garlic white cheddar burger, definitely check that out, because that thing was ridiculous. But really, really tasty on this one, guys. The desserts, a really hit or miss depending upon how you look at these things. But for the pies being as classic as they are, apple is still going to be my favorite, and that's really, really is my favorite, to be honest. But this is a nice change of pace, and I gotta say, if you're not a fan of cream cheese-like filling, this actually combos it pretty nicely, and it kind of mutes a little bit of it because of the type of whipped puree from the strawberry on this here. So you guys all know I'm all about the detail when it comes to my reviews, and this is something that I would like to give you something as in-depth as possible. But pretty amazing, guys. Really, really decent, and I think the baked crust complements this pretty nicely as well. And for 89 cents, less than $1, I'm not even going to hate on it. California tax and taxes in general here on the West Coast, this was 98 cents for one of these, and it's not bad. Sometimes you get the app, they have you like 2 for like $1.59 or something like that, which is a good deal. So for a little treat once in a while, really, really tasty. And just so you guys know, I don't know if you can see that, there is light sugar granules on this here, just a little bit. It's not crazy, but it is coated nicely. So really, really tasty stuff here. And just as luxurious, 831 says, try it with cold brew. Absolutely, it's pretty bomb. I'm glad I had some of this left over right now. So if you guys have a Dunkin' Donuts open where you're at right now, I would recommend the cold brew because it really is tasty. It's worth the extra 50 cents. Smooth, crisp, refreshing. We're doing a combo review tonight on the 4 cream, 4 mocha, cold brew, iced coffee, along with the strawberry and cream pie from McDonald's right over here on Peep This Out Reviews. Friday night live stream, guys. Crazy stuff tonight. That is pretty tasty there. So awesome. I would recommend that. I'm going to save the other half for the wifey to try here. We're going to be going out for dinner later on, so I am excited for that because I am starving right now and I really want to eat this, but I don't want to kill any more of my appetite with it. But great stuff in there, dude. I got to tell you, really, really great stuff. And again, Ed T, thank you so much for that super chat donation. It means the world. I greatly appreciate that. And as you guys may have seen, and I mentioned at the very beginning, Cat Beast is sponsoring this video. They also sponsored the video previous that I released earlier tonight at 6 p.m. from Rally's, guys. I went back to Rally's for my first inaugural review of one of their burgers. Crackling Crawfish, what it do? Peep out. It's good to see. I love when you guys take a play on the words with what I've got going over here. Let me see real quick here, and we'll jump into some stuff. SNK, can you try coffees and juices? You know, I'm going to try and do a little bit more of that on the streams on Fridays because I do want to dip into some of the market stuff as well. Derek Levesque says he tried the garlic burger from McDonald's yesterday, and they forgot the cheese. Wow. Hopefully you went back. I would have. I definitely would have. Let's see. Oh, my thing jumped up here again. Luxurious. Why do I feel guilty that I'm going to Uber Eats an 89-cent pie? Don't feel guilty. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. SNK, yes, I've heard of Whataburger. We just don't have it out here. I would love to check that out for sure. Bonnie Italian, have I done a review of the Meat Mountain from Arby's? Yes, I have. Definitely take a look before you guys answer those questions just to see if I've done it. Jump up into the search field right up on top and put in Peep This Out in the name of whatever it is. 9 times out of 10, I've done a lot of those already there. Plus, I have the playlists that are set up so you guys can find easy as well. But yeah, good stuff with that, guys. Definitely good stuff coming out of McDonald's lately there. And again, the fresh beef is really a cut above. I mean, just really, really great stuff. The garlic white cheddar is ridiculous. Really tasty. Glad you guys are liking the shirt. I'm definitely in the Star Wars mood tonight. Ready for Solo coming out. Got my tickets ready for Avengers Infinity War on the 27th, so it's going to be on. I'm so excited for that for sure. And speaking of excited, nice little segue. We'll get back to it. So I jumped over to Rally's a few days ago, and I said to myself, you know what? I've been meaning to do one of their burgers for so long, and a lot of you guys have been sending me messages saying, you know what? You need to do like the Big Buford or do like one of their flagship burgers, which I believe the flagship burger is the Big Buford. I think it was when I saw it. So a few days ago, I went over and I decided to film a Cheaters Cam video, which just came out tonight. I had it set for tonight. So it is the triple bistro stack, and it's essentially their their burgers, their meat that they're using there in bistro style burgers with kind of like a new type of bun, a really, really nice soft type of bun. But the biggest thing is that it's got Parmesan seasoning in the onion ring tanglers that they have. So the fried onions that they have are kind of seasoned with Parmesan. It has a creamy bistro sauce. It has grilled onions. And depending upon the version you got, and if you've obviously seen my thumbnail, you already know, 3 slices of cheese, 3 value-sized patties. I mean, it was $3.99. When I got there and I saw it was $3.99, I'm thinking this is going to be kind of like a smaller size burger, but it's going to be a little bit thick. And it was. But if you guys haven't seen my review, I am not going to spoil it for you because I want you to check it out. But let's just say I have a love-hate relationship with Rallies and Checkers because I really want to like their stuff. I really do. But every time that I go, it tends to be a little up and down. So I've already answered a few comments from some awesome peeps who've taken the time to comment already there, and I'll always make sure to do that on all my content for you guys. Like always, I love speaking to you guys, not just on these streams, but in the chat threads and in the comment fields. But I just had a very interesting experience, let's just say, with this one. And if any of you guys have actually seen my review of Taco Bell's Steakhouse Burrito, I want to say maybe 7 months ago, I guess, when that came out. I had a little bit of an issue that was similar to what I experienced at Rallies when I filmed this one. So you guys take a look at that video. Let me know what you guys think. You know, if you guys have had experiences similar, if not, you know, if there's something else that you think I should try there. The Big Buford is coming eventually. It will be added to the list. I definitely want to add that. But very interesting experience to say the least. So it is what it is with that. It is what it is. Bonnie Italian. Keep in mind, cool. Going down the line. A cut above from Rachel's X. What's your favorite fast food reviewer? Oh, man. I love when I try and get pigeonholed into these questions here. Just so you guys know, I am a fan of all of the reviewers that are on YouTube because one way or another, whether I see them on occasion or not, whenever I see them, 9 times out of 10, I've watched just about everything that's out there. I got to be honest. I do a lot of late night watching. That's when I catch up on content. When I'm not building and creating in my normal life routine during the day, during the week, I'm usually watching and catching up on reviews to see what people think of things after I've actually done my side because I don't want to be influenced in any way. And I want to make sure that I am just kind of like I can be in the zone and not kind of like, you know, think about if I film this, if I haven't done it yet, you know, I don't want that creeping around in the back of my head. So I haven't seen any of the Wendy's reviews. I know there's a few reviews that are floating around with the avocado sandwich. So I don't want to watch anything just yet until I put my stuff together because typically after I film and I have all my material based upon what I'm thinking, that's how I decide how I'm going to make it with that. So that's currently in the post right now, and that will be out most likely probably Sunday night will be that one. Maybe it may slip into Monday depending because there's some things I have to do for this weekend aside from just relaxing. There's a couple of errands I have to do, but you will see it and that will be the next one for sure. But yes, I do watch a lot of reviewers, so I can't really say there's one in particular because I don't want to leave anybody out. But let's just say I'm a fan of everyone's versions of what they do because it's their specific vision, and it's definitely something that you know, it's really fun to see. That's what makes YouTube, you know, great, is because you have multiple points of view, and I love watching a lot of different versions of the same thing to see what people, you know, have to say about that. So really, really great stuff on there. Guys, incidentally, and again, Ed T, thank you again for that Super Chat. It's about to run out over there. Anyone who does donate for Super Chat will find their name in the description box down below once this video goes live. Most likely it'll be first thing tomorrow morning, just because I wanted to make sure that it's available and it comes up into people's feeds when people are awake, because technically it's late night for a lot of people there, so I don't want you guys to miss it. But it will be actually found in the live stream playlist here on the channel, as well as the community tab. I'll put it there. as well. So again, Ed T, thanks again for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Jency Molina, have I tried the Reuben at Arby's yet? I haven't done the Reuben. The New York Reuben is the only one out of the group that I haven't tried. Jency, I did the other two for the Sandwich Legends there, but I've had a Reuben previously. I want to say it was at Which. If you do a search in that playlist, I think it's in that one. Eventually, I may come around to it. Let's see. Ali has a love-hate relationship with Domino's. They mess up a lot for me. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with their sandwiches, and I'm trying to review all of them in due time. I did the most recent one, which is that bacon ranch one, and yeah, it's a love-hate relationship there as well. Ali, I know what you mean. John McCormack. Let's see. Actually, who do I enjoy watching? Derek, I think I just answered that. Everybody. Everybody watches everybody, and don't let anyone tell you different. Which, incidentally, let me just tell you, there was a tweet that I put out a couple of days ago on, I guess I heard this from RDR Food Reviews. My boy Robert over there mentioned that there was a food review list that basically has a whole bunch of quote-unquote the best food reviewers on YouTube. And so it's like a whole bunch of people. I think it's like 30 people that are on there. So a couple of days ago, I put a tweet out about that, but because I was on the list, and I was just like, cool, let me tweet this out there so you guys can vote for your favorites. I got some screenshots sent to me from people. Everyone is posting to be upvoted on this thing, which is crazy. And I don't want to say I'm the catalyst for that, but I just find it very coincidental that all of a sudden everybody is pushing the ranker list. So it's on ranker.com. If you just do a search actually for the best YouTube food reviewers, and I'm not by any means saying I'm the best, I just like doing what I'm doing, and if you guys feel like that, I appreciate it. But there are some pretty great content creators on that list, so do a search for that and upvote the people that you like the most, and you can even downvote people who you don't like, whatever the reason is. It's very up and down, very volatile, and it is what it is, so it can change instantly. You can be on the top and then on the bottom like instantly in the drop of a dime. So it's on ranker.com, or just do a search for the best YouTube food reviewers, and then you'll see Ranker in the URL, and you can check it out. It'll link you right to it. So interesting list there. But what made me make a food review channel? Like I said, I've discussed this multiple times in the past. If you do a search for my 100th video, 1,000 subscriber celebration, I kind of go into that there. But I've always been a fan of just the creative process of doing this there. And after seeing some early videos of people reviewing food on YouTube with a few different people out there, I just decided I wanted to put my own spin on it and try and get a little technical, try and up the game for myself, and really kind of put out the best product that I can. And that's what I've been doing. I love the format. It's just a blast to do. John McCormack, just got in from seeing A Quiet Place. You're early tonight. Well, 8 o'clock is what I'm trying to do, but let me just tell you right now, A Quiet Place I saw this past Tuesday with the wifey and my sister-in-law, and I got to tell you, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing movie. For one of the first efforts from John Krasinski. An amazing situation with that. We were actually thinking about what movie to watch, and we decided let's all go check it out. We had a family dinner on Tuesdays, which is usually what I do, and we went to go watch that, and it was amazing. It really was very scary, little nasty here and there, but but for the type of horror that it is, I won't give anything away unless you haven't seen it already. But it's highly worth your time, and there's a lot that they can do with this if they decide to explore something further. With it there. So definitely a fantastic film. And incidentally, before I forget, shout outs to some family member peeps here right now, just so you guys know there. Definitely a good time this past weekend over at Jimmy and May's place. I wanted to give a huge shout out to Jimmy and May and their newborn Sophia, who just completed 100 days on our planet. And it's an amazing thing. It's a huge thing in the culture, naturally, to celebrate after that time. Nothing but health, happiness, and success for the familia. And definitely spend time with the people that mean the most to you, and definitely make the most of those opportunities there. But to Jimmy May, keep doing what you're doing. I hope you get enough sleep, or you have since we last saw you this past weekend. But definitely a blast of a time swinging on by and visiting over there. And seeing the little one, absolutely adorable. It's going to be just amazing watching her get older and grow and all that as well. So you guys are doing an amazing job. And it was great to see you as well. So to Jimmy May and little baby Sophia, without a doubt, homie hugs always from a few cities over from where you're at now. So if you're watching this right now, I hope you guys are having a very pleasant Friday night. For sure, it was a good time. So, A Quiet Place, easy recommendation. Guys, one of the premier horror movies out right now. It's original, and it's definitely something that you guys should check out. And like I said, for a first directorial effort from John Krasinski, freaking awesome. I gotta say, it was freaking awesome. Emily Blunt was fantastic. The kids in it were fantastic. They weren't annoying. They weren't the typical Hollywood kids in these type of movies. It was really very heartfelt. So good times, definitely good times. Oh, my thing just jumped up again here. Man, I'm trying to see. Hopefully I don't lose my spot. Okay, here we go. Do I like KBD? That's from M55778 dash or space 8 or space over. Speaking of space, guys, Lost in Space I think starts today. I think it went live at midnight last night. Can't wait to get into that one. Also, I got a lot to do tonight. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, Lost in Space. I'm hearing great things about that one as well. Do I like KBD? Yes, Ken is definitely a cool guy. From what I hear, he had an amazing trip in Japan. From what I've been kind of following, it really is some cool stuff there. Some cool videos coming out there. Apparently, he's a little under the weather at the moment, so everybody just hold a good thought. I'm sure he'll be fine. But naturally, coming off a trip that he had from what he's been doing, I can just imagine there. Nudie says the group is obsessed with Arby's. Yes, they are, apparently. Good times, good times. Let's see. Rachel says, do I listen to Kevin and Bean? No, I haven't in a long time. It's been a while on for K-Rock to listen to those guys. Domino's rips you off so little meat in the sandwiches. You know what? It's like, again, a love-hate relationship. It's a lot of bread, but it is what it is. John McCormick saw the list and he upvoted for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mr. Happy 0121, very cool. Old Nerd. The endorsement, and a couple of others. Nice. There's some great people on there. Like I said, these are daily contributors for the most part. I think 3/4 of the people on there I watch regularly, and then occasionally the other ones, depending upon the feed that I see. But for the most part, really, really cool in terms of the list, for what it is. So, good times. Bon Italian. So I looked and I don't see Cold Stone Creamery. Do you think you might do anything there? Something with ice cream in the summer? It depends upon what it may be. Ice cream and me don't exactly mix, so to speak. So it depends. And I've actually kind of baby stepped my way with certain desserts. But naturally, certain things, kind of like the frosted frozen lemonade with the soft serve from BK, seems to be somewhat okay. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see as time goes in there. It is beginning to heat up here on the West Coast. So we'll have to see about maybe something a little bit cooler as the summer reaches in and shows, or I should say rears its ugly head. Zombie Pro 115. Hi, Peep. How you doing, Zombie? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. And incidentally, if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely hit that thumbs up down below. I greatly appreciate that. Anyone can get, if you guys can give me a running tally of how many people we have watching right now, that would be awesome. I'm kind of curious to know that, since I can't see it. Derek Leveske, yes, they're killing it at the box office. Yeah, I'm telling you, A Quiet Place was made for $17 million, and I think the first weekend last week it was like over 50. So it instantly made its budget back and then some. And it's the production company Platinum Dunes, which is owned by Michael Bay, and he's been pushing it hard on Instagram and social media. So good times, definitely good times with that. Let's see. Zombie, I'm doing okay. Thanks so much for jumping on. Got Lauren as well. And my chat thread is jumping around here right now. It is going crazy. Derek Leveske, M. Night Shyamalan is due to make another movie. Yes, I think he's still doing the sequel to Unbreakable, the third film, which is a sequel to Split. Kind of fusing that together. I think that's what he's working on right now. That's one of the next things. David P. just upvoted me on Ranker. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's really, really good stuff. I think it's great that that's out there. So I don't know, like I said, if it's coincidental, I decided to tweet that out, and now I'm seeing like everyone's posting there, and I'm thankful because it draws attention to everybody that's on that list, as well as just kind of being cool to be featured, which is kind of awesome. So I really got to say it's pretty cool. Let's see. Computer Blue is watching Rampage right now. I've heard mixed things about that computer, but if you're watching this during the show, keep your hand cupped over the screen somewhat there and try not to be too distracted from me for you watching the film. I do want to check it out. That was really one of my favorite games when I was a kid, actually. I love the original Rampage with the 3 joysticks, and everyone was like, playing the ape, the Godzilla-like character, and the wolf. And then they actually had a sequel. I think it was called World Tour. So if they do a sequel to this one, if it does well, I'm sure it's going to make $1 billion like most of the Rock's movies do. Let's see. German or Herman Ruiz. Do I watch WWE? No. Haven't in a long time. I'm just not into that. Just not into it. I was really much more of a fan of wrestling when it was more comic booky when I was a kid, like with Hulk Hogan, Randy Macho Man Savage, and that type of thing. I can't get into the new versions. It's too over the top for what it is for me. I'm just not a fan. Christian Jones, I love mystery food. Incidentally, those of you who may have shown up late will be able to find the stream. And remind you guys, thanks so much for those little verbal or visual cues in the live stream replay playlist that'll be up tomorrow, as well as in the community tab here on the channel. You guys will see that there. So if you missed the mystery food review, you'll be able to see what it is. It occurs a few minutes into the stream as we begin at the 5-minute mark, give or take. Just bought a Nintendo 64 to play Rampage again. You can get that emulated pretty much anywhere for the most part, but it's some classic stuff. I just remember, eating the people and blowing, fire, like when you eat the firefighters, you can blow fire and stuff. It's really good stuff. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, have I been to a place called Lucky Boys in Pasadena? Absolutely, and I've actually reviewed one thing from there on the channel. If you do a search for Peep This Out Lucky Boys or Breakfast Burrito, you'll see that one come up. That was definitely a fun one to take a look at. A little bit one of my earlier videos. I want to say maybe a little over a year or so ago, give or take. So good times, good times. Computer Blue, I'm watching it at on Chromecast. We'll just pretend we didn't see that there, computer. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Brother or sister. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. Donald Trump wants to know, do I know the Muffin Man? Nope. And I'm just really, really amazed that Donald Trump is spending some time here on the live stream here on Peep This Out Reviews. I appreciate that very much there. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. Man, I got to tell you, I don't know if this is just getting better with time, but cold brew is just insane. Maybe a little bit of mocha is what's doing it for me right now, but it is so smooth going down. This is just killer. Really, really killer, I got to tell you. Frankie James, how was your Friday? Busy. Busy, 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 busy today. Just a lot of, I'm glad that, let's just say the week is over, and we can actually just start having a nice weekend, to be honest. Dennis says, love your reviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I have so much fun creating here every single week here on the channel there, a couple of times during the week, and then on the live streams, of course, as well. Sarah wants to know, actually, wait, let's go up a little further here. Greg Brisurdo, what do you do for work? Voiceover primarily, entertainment stuff, which is kind of cool. A few things to talk about very, very soon. Sarah Star Vlogs, what's for dinner tonight? Maybe tacos, Sarah, possibly. Maybe tacos tonight. I think we haven't gone in a few weeks, and the wifey has been very busy with that. If it's too cold, because it tends to be a little chilly, it has been getting here now that I'm thinking about it. We may wind up maybe at a cafe or something, kind of where we can be indoors. But whatever it is, you may see it on IG story tonight. So keep peeled. If you guys are not subscribed to me on IG, I usually post over there. I think I had something from yesterday, which may still be there by now, hopefully. If it's not, I do have some of the videos. Some pretty amazing sushi last night. I actually met up with my sister, and we kind of shot the breeze for a bit and had like this all-you-can-eat sushi fest, and it was just ridiculous amounts of sushi. So really, really great stuff. Beaverfish, what's your favorite home-cooked meal? I would probably say the pork chops that my wife makes with grilled onions, which is pretty amazing. Some pasta, a little bit of salad with the special dressing that she makes. It's really good. It's fairly low-cal because I'm really big on balancing stuff like that. A lot of people always ask me, how do you balance like the fast food you eat with all that stuff there? That's the trick. It's balancing it out. So I would probably say that meal. And then, of course, for something fun, anything mac and cheese related, to be honest with you. Let's see. Young Pick, check this chicken out. Is he trolling? Am I being trolled? Let's see. Going down the line here. Have you watched the NBA playoffs tomorrow? I'll be checking in there, definitely. It's beginning. Now the time begins where everyone's going to get crazy. So looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with the NBA playoffs. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, have I been to the place called the Diner on Main? Yes, in Alhambra. Not a fan of that place. Kind of right by Cold Stone Creamery. I did not have a good experience there. Overpriced food, and it wasn't the greatest, I got to be honest. Sarah saw the sushi that I had yesterday. Made me want some. Do y'all have a revolving sushi bars? I actually have one at the corner of where I live. It's called Go-Go Sushi. And it's kind of like a schlocky type of sushi place, which can have its own charm, Sarah, as you probably know, which is kind of cool. There's also a place in Old Town Pasadena called a float sushi, which is similar, where they have like little conveyors going around like in water, and there's this little belt that goes around and they put the sushi dishes on there. And that's how they charge you, is by the dish that you take. They count the dishes, and that's how it is. Not really a super fan of those. It's fun for the experience, but I got to tell you, the sushi at the place we went to last night, which was called Hikari Sushi, it was in Montrose, which is close to Pasadena. If you guys are familiar with the area, like La Crescenta area, La Cañada, actually La Cañada, it's closer there. Really awesome. Really, really awesome. Dennis, what's your favorite pizza toppings? Easily ground sausage and maybe some chunk sausage, as well as meatball. I'm a huge carnivore fan, for sure. Any homemade dessert? Regular Falls wants to know. My mom makes a graham cracker chocolate pudding type of pie, which is insane. And the graham cracker gets to be very soft and pliable. It's just delicious with whipped cream on top. It's kind of like one of the things that you can make quickly, but it is so good. It is so good. JJ, Krispy Kreme and McDonald's, that is a true collaboration. That would be. And incidentally, Krispy Kreme has got 3 different donuts that are out right now, which I've seen posted. It actually looks pretty decent there. I think one of them is a Nutter Butter, an Oreo, and another one, which escapes me. But yeah, there's some really, really good stuff there. Derek still hasn't tried sushi. Yes, you got to get on that, man. You got to get on that. Some great stuff. My sister introduced me to that years ago, and I've been hooked ever since, and it is what I love, to pound sushi ridiculously. I mean, it's protein, it's good stuff for you, and it's delicious. It is really, really good. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to adjust my chat thread here, guys. We got another few minutes because I started late. So let's see what we've got here going down the line. Still got to get on that. Sarah Star Vlogs. Actually, my place here is called Kura. They have locations in Cali. Wow, I have to check that out. Actually, Sarah, if you can send me that info on Instagram or direct message me, Kura, so I don't forget that, that'd be awesome. Beaver Fish, how'd you meet Joey's World Tour? It's just, we kind of run in the same circles here with the food review community. So it was a matter of just reaching out and communications. I actually designed his channel banner, which was cool. He asked me to put something together if I could, and I did, which is his face off to the side and the globe with all the fast food things on the inside there. So yeah, Joey's a good guy, definitely a good guy. Shawnee Mac, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you think I'm a legend. I have a good time doing this stuff, but it means a lot to me that you guys feel the way that you do. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. Bonnie tried to eat sushi with her brother and mom. Didn't go very well all the way home. Wow. And you're half Korean. Well, maybe it may have been the place that you went to, possibly. But there's some great places there, naturally. Some really, really good stuff. Do I like IHOP or Denny's? I got to be honest. The pricing is better at Denny's, and the quality has gotten a lot better. Their pancakes are the bomb. I got to tell you, that new recipe, really, really amazing. And actually, if you take a look at my Instagram, there's actually something I have with those dulce de leche pancakes, which I actually have with my wife. And you know what? We actually may do that tonight, because that sounds bomb right now. I think you just helped me out with that one there, Larry. Just so you know, I may have to hit that up tonight. But delicious pancakes. They have a little bit of vanilla that's a fluffier batter, and just delicious stuff there. Nothing against IHOP. I like their chicken fajita omelet, which is awesome. But Denny's pancakes are pretty bomb too. But I do find myself going to Denny's more, and only because they're a little bit down the street from me here. So I definitely usually are there. And to be honest, sometimes when I really am up late night and I'm editing, getting things ready for the next day, I usually go to the Denny's on Colorado here in Pasadena. And that's where I usually am in the corner there with my coffee, and I'm editing away on my laptop doing my thing. John McCormack, we have a place called Fushima here, and it's all-you-can-eat sushi Japanese buffet. $15, that's not bad. Girlfriend and I had like 15 different rolls the first time we went. Man, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Dennis, any idea what happened to Happy Man Snacks? I couldn't tell you. I hope everything is good with Trey. I haven't seen anything from him in a very long time, but you know, whatever he's doing, hopefully he's happy doing it, and that's the important thing. And you know, I wish I can tell you more than that. Larry Nguyen, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Got that flex going there. It is all good. Beaverfish, do you know who the food reviewer is? I do not. I do not. Who is called? Is that the actual name, the food reviewer? Let's take a look and see. I've seen a lot of random ones up in my feed lately that I've been kind of casually checking out here and there. But it seems to be things are kind of changing. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but it does seem to be like there's less and less coming out lately, at least just from my personal experience and stuff that I've seen. There are the dedicated ones that are doing the do, and that's for sure. But there's a lot of gap between the stuff, I guess, as well. I know Sarah Star Vlogs, I know that she's on here. She's currently on here right now, is doing her thing. I know I'm doing my thing, the endorsement, RDR food reviews as well. But it kind of jumps around from there a little bit there. So, I mean, if I can just say, I can tell you right now, I mean, you can always count on stuff coming out because I definitely love to create there. But, you know, naturally when things do come out, you know, you just, you know, take onus of it there and let your creators know you want more, you want to see more. I want to see more at the same time. So, but I have noticed there's been a little bit of a dip in terms of content coming out there for some of the things, a lot of the new stuff as well. Warren Yazzie, what it do? Long time. It has been. It has been. Good times there, guys. We're coming up on the last 5 minutes, guys, if you can believe this. The last 5 minutes. I can't believe how quickly this hour has flown by, and I have not stopped talking at all. Are you guys sick of my voice yet? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you're sick of my voice right now, or give me a thumbs down if you're okay with it. Let me know. I want to see if I can trip you up just a little bit right here. If you guys like what you're hearing, thumbs down right now in the chat. Not here, not down below. Definitely hit that thumbs up. But if you guys are sick of my voice right now, give me that thumbs up if you are, and thumbs down if you're not. And we'll see, hopefully, what we've got over here. I'm not going to take it personal. It's all good. It's an interaction either way. So trust me, it's all good. Let's see here. Food reviewer goes by Review Bra. I think. Oh, okay. If that's that report of the week guy, yes, I've seen a few of his reviews. Yes, I know who that is. I think most people do. YouTube is changing and people can't handle it. Sarah Star Vlog says, I understand though. This was never my job, so it's no big deal. It's all good. It's all good. Frankie James is not sick of my voice. Okay, we got a thumbs down. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. It's the first time I'm actually glad to see thumbs down. If you guys are giving me all thumbs up, and then we got a problem. So give me that thumbs down if you're not sick of my voice. If you are sick of my voice, give me a thumbs up. So I won't take it personal. So Larry Nguyen is sick of my voice right now, right? Is he sick of my voice? Am I throwing you off? I think I'm throwing Larry off. Hopefully not. Because he's still here right now. So hopefully my voice he's really just messed up there. Oof, oof, oof is my favorite word. I'm beginning to get that. I'm beginning to understand that. Regular Falls. Nice. I like the turtle. That looks really cool actually on my end. Oofity oof. Please say it. Allie, we got a thumbs down. Awesome. Larry Nguyen just updated himself here. Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Derek Leveske, cool. Beaverfish, do I play Fortnite? No, I don't. I'm still locked into Doom on my Xbox One whenever I'm not doing anything. On top of Call of Duty World War II. What old menu item would you have loved to review, like discontinued items? Ooh, wow, Tom, that's a loaded one there. Couldn't tell you. I know that a lot of my go-tos are still available, like the Crunchwrap Supreme, something like that. So I got to be honest, there's really nothing that I'm missing that I would love to see in there. JJ is giving me the Star Trek, Live Long and Prosper. I could do that pretty easily, actually. Can you guys do that? I can do that pretty easily. Comby Christ is not sick of my voice. Thanks so much for jumping on, Comby. It's good to see you on here. So cool. I really appreciate it. You guys are too kind. You guys are far too kind. And yes, Sonic, I am super excited for Infinity War on the 27th. I've got my tickets locked in. We are ready to go. Very excited for that. I got to be honest. Super excited. Beaverfish, favorite YouTuber. A lot of them. There's really no one that I really gravitate towards. I really kind of like, I'm a fan of the community. I got to be honest. I love watching the voices of everyone. And I know that you guys are going to probably say that's just a political answer. You don't want to, you know, call it out and, you know, what it is. But I just can't get suckered into those pigeonholed comments, guys. I just can't do it. Even though I'm a fan of like everybody, seriously, I love the visions that people have and they're creating the things the way that they do. Let's see. Resolutions fulfilled. Where did you get your subscribe and the like happy face pillows that you put in the back window of your car? That was at VidCon a couple of years ago. I bought those. They were like, I think like 15 bucks each at the time. But basically that was the very last day of VidCon that I stopped in there because I was looking at those and I was thinking, what could I do to kind of put something, you know, to kind of dress up the back of my car, which ultimately what I'd like to do And guys, before I actually close the stream out here, give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see a 3D printed version of my logo. Maybe something kind of like the actual, like a 3D little Ike, you know, like a full 3D, like he's holding up the microphone like it's an action figure that I can twist around, like a full-on, you know, 3D printed icon like that. If you guys would like to see something like that, because I would love to actually see that personally. I'd love to try and get it made. I've kind of priced a few things around. It's just crazy expensive to do, but I would love to see that. Maybe do something like that down the road, and if things get big enough, maybe, you know, do like a giveaway or do something where it's available. That would be amazing. Looks like you guys agree. Sarah Star Vlog, Sonic also as well. Warren Yazzie, yes, VidCon is coming up soon. It's coming up soon. I'm going to try and make it this year. I didn't go last year. Regular Falls, yes, I guess thumbs up as well. That would be kind of cool to see. I mean, I could technically see it happen because, I mean, my logo kind of looks like it could be 3D-ish. You can see the character with the magnifying glass and maybe see if we can just maybe just fill out the back in some way and make him stand. That would be kind of cool. So we'll have to see. Do a giveaway. Well, there's maybe something coming soon with one of the things from Cat Beast. And again, a huge shout out to Cat Beast for sponsoring the stream tonight. Again, that code is down below in the description right now. Peep10. If you guys order anything from the site there using that code, it's 10% off, which is kind of cool. So if you guys want to create your own logo, you have your own stuff, whatever you're into, check them out. It's some pretty cool stuff there. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Lunch Files, just started watching my stuff. Appreciate your production work. Thank you. Thank you so much. I spent a lot of time trying to keep that polish up and just keeping it going there. Means a great deal that you guys noticed that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have a lot of fun creating this stuff, as I always say. Ryan Redfield says, I remind him of a hometown friend, just born to be a food reviewer, so keep up the damn good work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fun stuff coming, guys. Fun stuff coming. Yes, I'm definitely excited for the solo Star Wars flick. Absolutely. Very excited about that. And Luxurious 831, collab with Review Bra. I don't think he collabs with anybody. I got to be honest, Luxurious. So I couldn't tell you. He's kind of like on doing his own thing. So much respect to all the people in the game doing their thing with that there. But if those opportunities do come up, or if there's somehow the stars align for those types of things, we'll have to see. Tangerine Orange, do you know Dame Drops? Yes, I do. He is a very cool guy. I haven't tried the new Clear Canadian Cost Plus World Market, Gency, but you know, we may actually be there tonight. They close at 10 and it's just after 9, so actually, you know what, maybe not tonight because we're gonna get some food first, but we usually go there after that. And actually, Warren, just I'm seeing that there's a new Terminator reboot coming. Yes, I saw that, and if you guys just saw the post today, the guy who plays Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I haven't watched that show in like a couple of seasons now, apparently he's the Terminator. They just announced this today, so I can't believe that. But then again, Robert Patrick as the T-1000 was pretty amazing. So we'll have to see. I mean, I haven't really seen his work on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but apparently that's the actor. I think his last name is Luna, I think. He's going to be the new Terminator they just announced today. So check out superherohype.com. You'll probably see that post on Twitter, and you'll have to see that there. Let's see. Going down the line. Warren Yaz, yes, finally a He-Man movie. I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen with that. I cannot wait for the rebooted He-Man. That was one of my favorite toys. And I still have my Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain and the rest of those. They're out there somewhere, but I have them still, and the action figures too. Beastman and Trapjaw and the rest of them. Let's see here, down the line. Did I see the new Lost in Space from Dennis? Not yet, not yet. And that's definitely out there, so I'm excited. I just probably will get into that later on tonight. We'll have to see. Ryan Redfield, he's collaborated with Dame. You're not a true fan. I think he's acknowledging somebody else. Yes, we worked on CraveCon. I was there a couple of years ago, which was a blast. Incidentally, so was Sarah Star Vlogs, which incidentally, too, you guys need to jump on over, like, share, comment, and subscribe to all those peeps that you may be recognizing, or anyone that has an avatar that looks familiar to you, much less in the title saying food reviews or reviews in their title. Jump on over and support, without a doubt. You guys need to be supporting that community for sure. All right, guys, with that, I think I am going to wind it down right now because it is time for me to get some food, and I am starving right now. Super, super hungry. Guys, I got to tell you, for any of you aspiring creators that are looking into getting into live streaming, just know that after like the first hour, you know, depending upon your energy level and the ways to keep your audience engaged, it really does work up an appetite. It really does work up an appetite. Last couple of things here before we finish this out. Let's see. CraveCon, Life, Sarah Style. Yes, yes, yes. Best snack at Disney. It's always going to be, I think, you know, aside from the Mickey cookie, I am just a huge fan of in New Orleans Square there. They have like these fritter pastries, which are awesome. But I'm a sucker for any type of shaped pretzel that they have there. So obviously the Mickey pretzel and some of the warm cheese dipping cheese is amazing for me. So that's really my favorite there. So, all right, guys, I am going to be switching over to my main threaded software again. Huge shout out to catbeast.com for the sponsoring of the review tonight. Again, 10% off if you guys decide to create any type of hat using your logo or something that you're into. 10% off using Peep 10, which is kind of cool. You'll find the link down below in the description. Good times with that. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. This has been an awesome experience, as it always is when I'm on here with you guys. I have so much fun doing this. And incidentally, just so you guys know, I'm going to be on until the music stops playing. So typically about 2 minutes after the stream ends and you hear the music begin when it goes to the thank you screen. So I'll try and answer a few comments and, you know, kind of let you know that I'm still here. But once the music reaches the end of its track, that's when I will end it off there. So guys, a very, very happy weekend to all of you. We'll have a lot to talk about next Friday for sure, as well as getting to review something that I wanted to do tonight. We'll see if I can make my way back to BK. And then we'll discuss all the usual shenanigans that may have taken place during the week in terms of reviews and all the fun stuff that may come up in the chat like always. So, guys, with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream this Friday evening. Friday the 13th, guys. Friday the freaking 13th. So make this weekend the very best you possibly can. And like I always say, I've got new content every single week here on the channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty.